Welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. Thank you very much. So we are talking about the mental health. And the main question here, do you know how is your mind working? Let's do this exercise, okay? I want you to step out, but when I say so, what we will do, it's okay. Yeah, okay. What we will do is that we will choose a spot, and then we sit in the same place, and we point in this way, and we try to go as far as we can, and we see our fingers where it is pointing. Okay, and come back again. Don't move until I say so. Okay, so you have now to come outside of your chairs, stand like this, make your foot in the same place, okay, and then you will raise your hand, and be careful that when you are rotating, you don't put your finger in somebody's eye or ear, okay? So, and when you return, okay, you have to have this space so you can return freely, okay? And when you return, you point by your finger and you see how far you went. And then you come back again and put your hand down. And don't move until I say so. So are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, you point your hand like this. And then you can rotate to the far as you can go. And you see how far you can go. And now you come back. It should be to the back. Yeah. You go to the back. Well, guys, you don't go this way. You go this way. Okay, to the back. Yes, exactly. Yeah, to the right side. Okay. Now go back to your place. Don't move. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. So you pointed where you went. Okay. Now put your hand down, please. Don't move your legs or your position. Okay. Now, I want you to close your eyes, please, and just imagine that you raised your hand again, close your eyes, and you imagine that you returned like more 25% from the previous trial. Just imagine it, okay? And imagine that you came back. Now imagine another one, that you raised your hand, turned, and reached about 40% from the previous one, and you came back, and you put your hand down. Now I want you, while you are closing your eyes, to raise your hand, just raise it. No, as we did in the first time. Okay, so you point in front of you, and you imagine that you moved this hand and you reached about more than 60% from the first trial. And you were able to reach this one. Got it? Okay, now put your hand down. Okay, open your eyes. Okay, now you really raise your hand again. This is the last time. Okay, you point in front of you, and then you turn easily and see how far you went further than the first trial. How many people here? Okay, now you come back, put your hand down. How many people here went really further than the first time? Amazing. How this happening? We didn't do any stretch. Did we do any stretch? Did I give you any motivation that you can do it? Let's do it. You are tigers. Did we do that? Nothing. Can you imagine how powerful your mind is about what you are imagining and thinking in your mind? You can have a seat. I am Ehab Medhat, and I will teach you today about how your mind works, so you can reprogram your mind for a better tomorrow. Okay? This was the first trick that everything that you put in your mind, you will see it physically in the material world. Did you get it? I will remind you, we didn't do any stretching, we didn't do any sports, we did nothing. And almost everyone turned it further than the first time, only by putting the image in their mind. This is how powerful your mind is. So what we will learn today is how to reprogram your mind so you can help yourself and help other people before calling 16,000 number. Okay, so maybe this is the first line so you can convince someone that really he needs help, if he needs help. Okay, another trick about the mind. Can you close your eyes, please? Another one. I know you trust me, so you follow my instructions, please. Okay? I want you, while you are closing your mind, not to imagine or think about the red color. Any color but the red color. Not the color red in the traffic lights or the Ferrari that you are loving. And now open your eyes. What is the first color that you see when you open your eyes?
Red.
Which red? Where? That one, on the screen. Really? So you didn't see the blue, you didn't see all the white and all the beige here? Perfect. But can you imagine that when I said, don't think about it, this is where your focus went? Okay, let's do another one to correct that. Are you ready for that? Okay, close your eyes, please. And I want you to think about the green color. The grass, the trees, the traffic light. And now open your eyes, please, and move your head. What is the first color that you see? The green. Aha. What about the purple? What about the red or orange? And here, in the previous one, what about the orange here? The violet, the yellow, almost the black. This is how your mind works. Your focus goes to two things. The things that you want and the things that you don't want. And you cannot see other options. Have you ever been in this situation when you are thinking about you want a car or a mobile or like a dress or a shoes, and then you start to see it everywhere? Like all these people read your mind and they went before you and got it before you. It was there already before that. But because now you put your attention to this one, now you start to see it. How we can apply this in our life, in our challenges and our problems? When you focus about what you want, you will see more of it. And when you will focus about what you don't want, also you will see more of it. It is strange when I say to people, when they have a challenge or a problem in work or relationships or business or anything, I say, what do you want? They say, well, I don't want this and I don't want this and they want this. Well, this was not my question. And sure, this is not the right answer. So the more that you focus on something, you will see more of it. So I encourage you now to take your mobile phones and write in the notes or any place that you can write on your phone, what do you want to focus on so you can see it more in your life starting from now. Like more abundance, better relationships, more love, better health. What do you want to focus on so you can see more of it? Write at least 3, please. And also write the things that are challenging you in your life and you don't want to focus on it too much. What do you want what you don't want to focus on. Maybe someone who's like making you more stressful, maybe the traffic jams, I don't know, maybe studying for the kids, I don't know. But anything that challenges you and make you go through a hard time, just put it. Because you don't want to focus on this one anymore. Or at least you want to lower the focus on this one. Maybe challenges with your boss, with your colleagues. And where you should go now? To more of what you want, not to focus on what you don't want. So now we can agree that we will put more focus on what we want, and we will put less focus on what we don't want. They say where focus goes, energy flows. Are you ready to know more about your mind and to go deeper? Only 2 people? Okay, come here, I will talk to you privately. Okay. Now we have the 5 senses. Okay? These 5 senses collect the information from the outside events. Okay? And it goes to our brain, or actually to our mind, and then it goes through filters. There are 3 main filters. Why it goes through the main filters? Because your mind can process about 6 to 8 million bits of information per second. So this is too much. So what your mind do, and this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made our mind works like this, is to filter some information so we can process only 136 bit of information per second. So we can understand what is going on. And we focus only on 7 of them, by the way. What are these 3 filters? This is very important to understand. The first one called generalize. What we mean by generalize? If you went to anywhere and you see a door, do you know how to open the door? Do you know how to open it? Yeah, even if it's a new place, right? So how you open the door? You will look for the handle. It's either you push or pull, right? Unless it is sliding. But you don't need a new catalog or manual to open the door. This is called generalization. So you knew that every door will be opened either push or pull. How this appears in our life when we say some words like all, every, always, each. So I can say all Egyptians are this is generalization. So I said all. So 106 million people are all like this. Okay? We can say all Qataris, all Arab nationalities, or Americans, or whatever. All managers, all men, all women. See? So we judge, and this is not right, because we cannot say that everything is 100% right. So this is the first filter, and this is the first trick. The other one is delete. When we say never, have you ever been in this situation where, usually the ladies say, he never loved me. He never cared about me. Are you sure it's never? Not even once? Well, and sometimes you don't love me. You don't, come on, I don't love you. You never take me out. Come on, we just went out last year. So this is how they delete. Well, I'm sure that during this year there was something that you went out together, you know. But this is the mind, how the mind works, that sometimes we delete all the good stuff because we are focusing on what? The bad stuff. Okay, so be careful. How this can appear in work? You are doing good job and everything, and you say they always like this. So you generalize and you delete all the good stuff. Some people hate their jobs and they are deleting the benefits. They are deleting the experience. They are deleting that they are having constant money and they are stable. They are not seeing this. Okay? And the last one is distort. It means that this is a good information, but you make it bad. I will tell you how this one in relationships and also in work. In relationships, usually with the ladies, he calls, "Hi babe, how are you? What you did yesterday?" And she says everything. And after marriage, he's still doing the same. But before marriage, she says, "He's caring about me. He's an active listener." After marriage, he's control freak. Right? It's the same behavior, but in our mind, something happens that we see the care as control freak. Sometimes it's right, but sometimes it's not. In work, you get to a new work, the manager will give you responsibilities and tasks. You are like new in this work, so you say, "He trusts me. And he's doing this good for me." But after a while, you can say what? "He's using me." Right? "I'm the only one working here." See, it's the same behavior, but your mind shift or switch to something bad. And this, how it will affect your life. Let's see. These filters, it can be changed according to what? According to your mindset and learning and sitting with other people. And these filters are created by your values, something called meta programs. It is more deeper, your space, time, attitude, language, and memories, and all this. This is what we call programming. However, the event when it happens outside, it goes through the filters, and then it gives you an internal representation. This is what we did. You see yourself free, or you see yourself what? Trapped. This will affect your state. Have you ever seen anyone happy and walking like this? Never. You never see someone who's creative and smile and maybe thinking about good things and sitting like this. You can never. And also vice versa. So the internal representation, which we did a while ago about what you imagine and think, will change your state, affect your state, and then it will affect your physiology, as I demonstrated right now, and then it will affect your behavior. If you said to yourself, "I am being used," how you will behave? Sure, you will take 2 steps back, right? Even if you are used by your manager or by your girlfriend, right? And this sure will affect the results that will appear in your life. So guys, in your life, what you are going through right now, the challenges right now, you have to take care of your filters and ask questions. Does it maybe, just maybe, there is another meaning for what is happening? Is there maybe an opportunity for me for what is happening right now? Maybe someone is taking use of me. Maybe they are giving me more work than everybody else. But, well, this will give me more experience. This will give me strength muscles, right? It can happen. So, when you talk to your friends or when you talk to yourself, be careful of the filters. If someone came to you, we never did like that, and I never felt loved. When they say I never, which filter they are talking? Delete, yes. And what else? Distort, and also generalizing. What you can do in this situation? You can avoid it, or you can open your phone and search by emojis of heart. You will find some people who send you a heart. You will find some people who took care of you and asked about you, give you a present in your birthday, told you Happy New Year or whatever. So you have been loved. So don't say, I have never been loved. Okay? And you can do the same strategy with your friends when you are talking, when somebody is complaining. So here is the guide to what to do. First, remember the mind filters. You have to always write it. If you took the picture, you need to go through it like every day. I stayed 6 months listening to everyone who's talking. When they are saying all, when they are saying never, when they are saying always, when they are judging. Okay? And then, this is with your friends. If you need to support them, build the trust and be compassionate. Like Mr. Kusai said, if someone is complaining about he's not sleeping enough, don't say, I didn't sleep enough also. Well, this is not a competition. Okay, be compassionate. So, you will listen more and ask questions. What kind of questions? If someone came to you, they never appreciated me. Oh, you mean never? So they didn't give you like any leave day? They didn't say thanks to you? These kind of questions is working against the filters. And then try to change body language and posture. If someone is feeling bad and sitting like this, help them to change their body language, and then their thinking and emotions will change. It's work vice versa. So mind-body connection, they are working together. So you can change your mind and thoughts, so your body language will change, or you can change your body language and then your mindset and thinking and emotions will change also. If you can change the environment or location, please do. So get some plants, get a fish, couple of birds, a painting, whatever things that give you a good emotions, so it will help your thinking to feel less stressful and to see something good. Got it? For me, if someone is complaining, coming and they need like a help or a consultation, I go to the Corniche, as Mr. Kusai said. This is a very good place. I prefer the Corniche more than the parks, actually. This is a personal choice. So we go to the Corniche, and if we can walk while talking, it's much better, because they are releasing this and they are thinking, but then they are releasing these thoughts while they are moving. And I will build trust, and I will be compassionate. I will listen more and start to ask questions. And then, while moving, we are changing the body language and posture. And then, we already changed the environment and the location. Now the question, what if someone needs your help and you did all of this and they are still complaining? What do you think you should do? What?
They're saying delete.
Yeah, you can delete. Yeah. Personally, I will push them to the sea, hoping that they don't know how to swim. Yeah. If they know how to swim, this will break the pattern in their mind, because they will be shocked. If not, alhamdulillah, -1 negative person. Okay? I'm just kidding. This is only my personal choice. No, I mean, if you did that, they will change, and then you can guide them if there is anything that you can do more or support them, or they can call the assigned people who are very professional to help them with that. So, guys, to recap, what we have learned today, what was the first thing? the exercise, how your mental image will affect your life. The second thing was the focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. And the third thing, your mind filters. Perfect. Thank you very much. Do you have any questions? Okay. Thank you very much. I will be glad to share the training with you, the training video with you, and you can follow me. If you have any questions on private, you can connect and DM me. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.